of why everyone should watch Acapulco. At the center of this show, the biggest thing is, like, at its core, at its heart, at its meat, it's a story about rags to riches, family, friendship, and sacrifice. That is the main theme that I've been seeing all throughout this show. Is sacrifice is like one of the biggest things. And the third thing is, like, the comedy is good. It's a feel-good show. It's lighthearted. First things first, I love the main character. His name is Maximo. Okay, he is played by
Eugenio Derbez.
He plays in La Familia de Peluche. He just is a Mexican icon. And to see him in a like Mexican-American TV show is refreshing and nice. So the show basically starts with Maximo when he's older. And he's like this billionaire. And he's talking to his like nephew. I want to tell you about my life story. And its life story is essentially like rags to riches. I love his friendship with Memo. I think Memo and Maximo have such a beautiful friendship, and it's like all throughout the series where the talks about how important that friendship is to him. And later on in the series, that friendship becomes a little bit dicey, but at its core, like, it's still a very good and healthy friendship, and I just love seeing it, and it just brings me so much joy seeing the dynamic between two male friends where it's like, I don't know, there's no big like head-to-head competition with them where it like ruins their friendship, which is really nice. At one point in time, Maximo is interested in this one girl. I'm not gonna spoil a lot of it because I want you guys to watch this show, but he goes for this one girl, and there's never a plot point where it's like, oh well, Memo's into the girl too and Maximo's into the girl too, and they're both gonna like kind of like ruin their friendship for this girl that they just met when they've been friends for like years and have been friends since childhood. So it's refreshing to see them both supporting one another every step of the way. Like when Memo gets a girlfriend, Maximo is there supporting him and being there for him, and then vice versa. And it's just, I love seeing that good friendship, and it just it makes my heart soar. And I love their just like the little funny moments. I love that. Another of my favorite characters, okay, at first I didn't like Hector. Okay, he is Maximo's like first co-worker. He's like the best pool boy ever. At first I didn't like Hector because like in the first season, for a good majority of it, they position Hector as like almost to be like Maximo's competition and his like who he's supposed to be beating in the series. But later on, they just flesh out his character so well, as they do in every like television show that goes on for more than one season. But I love him because he's so confident. There's so much depth to his character. He's a family man at heart. He is good with children. He's a good looking man. And he just, like, I'm rooting for him all the way. Like, he's so charming and so cute. The other thing that I really like was Julia. And she is a woman who gets down and dirty in business, okay? But she also works as Maximo's, like, moral compass throughout the show. Like, she reminds him a lot all throughout the series. Hey, when I first met you, you were like this. And these were the, like, moral things that were important to you, you know? And throughout the series, she kind of reminds him of that. Not like in a nagging way where it's like, hey, you changed. You're not this person anymore. No, it's not like that at all. It's more the sense of like, hey, you're coming to me with a problem that you created. And you've always told me that this was important to you. Like, being kind, being open, being true to who you are is important to you. I'm just here to remind you of that. But the other thing that I really like about the series, Don Pablo for Maximo kind of works as like the wise old man. Like, he guides him through his journey for going up within the Acapulco company, you know, like going from pool boy and going up and up and up. And he kind of shows him the ropes. And the thing about Maximo is that like he'll always take the extra step, like be initiative, go the extra mile. And he like proves to like Diane, who by the way, actress, she's a mom, she's a hotel owner. But Don Pablo like kind of serves also as a cautionary tale to Maximo of how much of his life should he give to this hotel in order to achieve the dreams that he wants. Because the thing about Don Pablo is that he literally gave up everything to the hotel to provide for his family. But then his family left because he gave up everything. All his time, every free second that he had, he just gave it all to the hotel. And it just show like Maximo a cautionary tale of like, hey, like when you get into this, like the only way you could kind of go ahead is like by just dedicating more and more and more of your time to this hotel, you know. And it was nice to see that like Don Pablo kind of shows us as the audience where Maximo could end up as. And it's sad because he lost his son. Not like that he died. He didn't die. Like his mom took the son and she was like, you're spending all this time in the hotel. I'm telling you, I need you here in the household. Like we have enough money now for you to like chill out and work less hours. And he's like, no, like I am so enthralled in it. I'm so into it. I want more and more and more, you know? And, but also like Diane, the hotel owner, like she does push the boundary with Don Pablo, like about like being there at the hotel. So it's not like Don Pablo's like, I need to be here because I think I have to be here. No, like Diane also is like, hey, you're my right hand. You need to be here too. The series is a lot about sacrifice more than anything. I think because throughout the series, Maximo sacrifices a lot. He sacrifices his morals. He sacrifices his friendships. Overall, I think the reason why people should watch Acapulco is because rags to riches. It's really nice to see how Maximo became such a like dominant tyrant of a businessman later in his life. But when you see him start off small and like start off with nothing, you know, so to see that progression is very interesting. But you also see him like lose his like moral compass along the way. And the other thing is the comedy is just good. You gotta watch it to like experience it. The comedy is just fantastic and there's a lot of good moments in it. And it's just such a feel-good show. And it can have its dramatic moments, but it's like a good escape show. You can definitely learn stuff along the way, and I think that's what makes Acapulco great. And yeah, that's why I like it. Maybe you'll like it too. Maybe you won't. Let me know.